What's up guys, Crane here from LogicLounge.com. Today, Apple had their huge iPhone announcement announcing the brand new iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus. This video is going to be a short recapping all of those amazing features that the phone has been announced. Now we've created a second video about the newly announced Apple Watch. You can click on that video in the description down below or an annotation right here in the video if you want to go watch that recap when you're done. So let's get started today with the iPhone 6 announcement. Like I said before, there are now two new iPhones, a slightly smaller one and a slightly bigger one. The iPhone 6 is 4.7 inches while the iPhone 6 Plus is 5.5 inches. They're both relatively thin, around 7 millimeters thick. They both feature very high quality displays with increased contrast ratio as well as pixels per inch. The iPhone 6 comes in at a 1334 by 750 resolution, while the iPhone 6 Plus comes in at a 1920 by 1080 resolution. Both of the phones have a 64-bit processor run on the brand new Apple A8 chip, which will pretty much double any of the speeds that the iPhone 5S was running at. We also have an 8-megapixel camera, the M8 coprocessor. That camera can run at 1080p up to 60 frames per second. They have an improved slow motion feature now, which allows you to get 240 frames per second. It now features an optical image stabilization. We've all had this stabilization within the phone. Now Apple has gone and created themselves a optical image stabilization. Other things include improved LTE, more bands, meaning it can be used on more networks. Plus, it says that you can get up to 150 megabits per second of speed, which is going to be pretty fantastic if you want to get those fast speeds right to your phone. Maybe you use it as a hotspot. That will be something very nice to have. Something that they've just newly introduced as well is voice over LTE. We all use voice over 3G, but now we can use voice over LTE, which will have improved cellular quality in the voices so you don't sound all muffly and low, and that's going to be a great thing for a lot of people. Touch ID has gotten a slight update. This is mostly coming from iOS 8, which we've talked about earlier, with the ability to not only unlock your phone, but also unlock applications as well. So apps in iOS 8 can now take full control of that Touch ID system. Now we have a brand new feature that was announced for the new iPhones, and that's Apple Pay. Apple Pay is basically the NFC technology. So yes, the iPhone 6 will have NFC, coupled with allowing you to add your credit cards and your debit cards to your phone and pay with them over NFC. And Apple has worked out a whole secure way to do this in one transaction using Touch ID as basically your PIN code, allowing you to pay with the phone. That is not going to be a feature that's going to immediately be available, but will be available as an update sometime in October of this year. We also have improved the Health app as well, that it comes alongside the coprocessor, allowing it to take in a lot more data and have a dedicated app to see all of your health. Something that they've changed physically with the design is pretty much two things. One, the design now looks more like the iPad Air on the back, plus they have moved that sleep-wake button to the side of the phone now, so you use your thumb to unlock it and lock it rather than putting it at the top. And that might have been a design change based on internal components. We'll have to see once we start seeing teardowns of the new iPhone 6. They have improved battery life. The iPhone 6 can do 10 days of standby, while the iPhone 6 Plus can do a whopping 16 days of standby. The iPhone 6 Plus does have a slightly larger battery to compensate for the larger screen, more pixels per inch, and the size of the phone. So it's going to have slightly better battery life than its little brother. Now they both come in the standard colors. They come in a silver, a gold, and a space gray configuration. Now they both come in new sizes now. The baseline size is still 16 gigabytes, but they now have moved that 32 gigabytes up to 64 gigabytes, and the previous 64 gigabytes is now at 128 gigabytes. So you can get a nice speed boost there. Of course, they're keeping their prices the same on a 2-year contract. For the iPhone 6, it's $199, $299, and $399 respectively. On the iPhone 6 Plus, that's $299, $399, and $499 respectively for those sizes as well. I am very happy seeing what the iPhone 6 is. It is bringing it up with the times, stuff that phones may have already had, but I respect Apple's way of making pretty much everything work together and have its own ecosystem working in a very efficient way. Now, they're having one of the fastest rollouts that I've ever seen of the iPhone. On September 12th, it's only a couple days from now, you can start the pre-order process of the phone, and that will be available online to pre-order. And they will start shipping and be at your door by September 19th. Yes, that is a very, very fast rollout. It will be available 10 a.m. at Apple stores and will also be available shipped that day. So you'll be able to get them via shipping or at an Apple store. That's pretty much all of my notes for the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus. I'm going to try to get an iPhone 6, I believe, in the studio, and we're going to do a review on it. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts, though. What do you think of the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus? Do you think they're too big? Do you think one size is better for you than another size? Leave those comments in the comments section down below. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys once again for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time.